And up next is Tulane and head coach Willie Fritz. Green Wave is 4-1 overall, 1-0 in the American Athletic Conference. Tulane was in action at Army on Saturday, and Tulane won the game 42-33. Tulane is back at home at Yeoman Stadium Saturday. They'll be facing UConn, 3:45 p.m. Eastern, 2:45 Central on ESPNU. Coach, thanks so much for joining us on the call. Just get your thoughts on the win up at West Point on Saturday, and we expect to see you as you're back at home Saturday to face UConn.
Well, we were really excited about getting out of there with a W. That's a tough ball club and difficult to prepare for. I thought defensively we had a super plan going against their under center triple option. They're so good at executing. Chase Kirshen had a big game for us, both in the kicking game and also defensively. Malik Wall, the transfer linebacker, came in and had his best game. I think he had close to 10 tackles up front. We played well. He's got to play up, well up front against, this kind of team. You got to be physical and stay at the point. And our guys really did a good job up there. And then offensively, it's rare when you outrush them. And we had 324 yards rushing. Starts with the offensive line. Keyshawn McLeod, a senior for us. He's the only guy that was on the team before I got here. And he's just getting better and better week in and week out. And Corey Dublin played well up there also. And Justin McMillan, 15-21 throwing the ball, and really only one of those was a ball that, was on him. He was really had a nice day throwing the ball. And then Amari Jones, I think he made the honor roll for the American Athletic Conference. He did a great job catching it, did a great job running it, had a bunch of total yards. I think he had like 250 or pretty close to it, total yards. And Corey Dauphine had another great game running the ball. He had 9 carries for 75 yards. So excellent job offensively running it, excellent job defensively, not allowing them to be successful as they normally are running it. And, that's what led to us winning. We got to drop it and move on to Connecticut. Happy we're back at home. 2:45 start on Saturday. Our guys have done a good job of turning the page, and we got to definitely continue to keep doing that if we're going to have success against Connecticut.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take questions for Coach Willie Fritz. Please star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. The operator will introduce you. Coach, you kind of touched on it at the end there, but how much do you want to kind of ride the wave from that? To pardon the terrible pun, from an exhilarating and at Army, and winning at a place where teams have not historically won in a long time, and bottle that up and take it with you, or you're able to put it past you and to close the book and turn the page to face UConn on Saturday.
I think sometimes people look back on past successes or past failures, and they just stay in the past, and we just move on. Our preparation is the same every single week. I think it'd be almost impossible to watch our teams practice on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday until whether we won the game the week before or lost the game. We're going to be high tempo and great enthusiasm, great body language. We're not sitting around thinking about what happened last week. It does you no good, in my opinion. I know there might be a little extra bounce in their step when we come out to practice tomorrow morning, but that doesn't last you. You don't get prepared in this game. You're going to face a hard, cold reality of getting beat if you're not working towards the next opponent. So we do a good job here turning the page.
And then you mentioned your performance of the running game against Army. I mean, I think you won the time of possession battle, which is hard to do against them, and finished with more rushing yards than Army. You almost played their game better than they did. What does that say about? And I guess you talked about where it starts from on the offensive line, but you're kind of three-headed monster in the backfield there between Bradwell, Jones, and Dauphine. What's the luxury of having guys with such a varied skilled set as those three?
Oh, that's great. And also Cam Carroll came in with 5 carries for 55 yards. And Stephon Hutterson's another really good back for us. And we averaged 6.1 yards per carry. And there was a couple losses in there. The quarterback throwing the ball and things like that, getting sacked. But, we got that's one of the strengths of our team is our running back position. We got a lot of them. And, and all those guys do, everything a little bit differently. And I think our offensive coaches have done an excellent job of putting them in good position and taking advantage of their strengths. I think that's important as well. But yeah, that's it's good when you got a bunch of guys who can carry the ball for you, and because that's a tough, hard-nosed position, and it allows our guys to stay fresh and have an opportunity for them to play all the games we play this year.
And then last thing I'll ask, Coach, is what you've seen out of UConn so far. I mean, by most accounts, they're an improved club from last year. The record doesn't necessarily reflect it. What have you seen out of the Huskies as they come into your place on Saturday?
Well, they play a tough schedule, without a doubt. I think everybody in our conference is doing a good job playing a tough schedule. I saw some stat where a large percentage of their production has been through, freshmen, true freshmen, and redshirt freshmen. So, one of the things that scares you a little bit of that, those guys just get better and better and better as the season progresses. So, I know Coach Edsel will have those guys primed and ready to go Saturday at Yola Stadium.
Do you have any final questions for Coach Willie Fritz, please? Star 1 on your telephone keypad, if so. Well, Coach, appreciate the time as always. Look forward to hearing from you once again next Monday.